The African savanna awakens. It is a vast and ancient stage. Here life and death perform their daily dance. The sun climbs high, casting a golden light across the endless plains. Great acacia trees stand like lonely sentinels against the horizon. Their flat tops offer shade, but little else. The land stretches out, a sea of grass that waves and whispers with every breath of wind. It holds secrets. It hides both the hunter and the hunted. This is a world ruled by instinct, a kingdom of raw, untamed beauty, where every day is a fight for survival. The air is thick with the scent of dry earth and distant rain, a promise of life in this often harsh environment. Beneath the immense blue sky, the landscape seems peaceful, but do not be fooled. This tranquility is a fragile mask. Look closer. You can see the tension in the air. A herd of zebra grazes cautiously, their striped coats a dizzying pattern in the heat haze. Their ears twitch, listening for the slightest sound that does not belong. A giraffe, tall and elegant, scans the horizon from its great height. It sees for miles, a living watchtower. Every creature here is on alert. The rustle of grass is not just the wind. It could be the silent approach of a predator. Life here is a constant state of vigilance, a delicate balance poised on the edge of a knife. The sounds of the savannah are a complex orchestra, the low grunt of a wildebeest, the sharp cry of a circling eagle, the gentle cooing of doves nestled in a thorny bush. But beneath these familiar noises, there is a deeper silence. It is a silence filled with anticipation. This is the quiet before the storm, the quiet that precedes a chase. Distant thunder rumbles, a low growl that echoes the predators themselves. The clouds gather, painting the sky in shades of grey and purple. The coming rain will change everything. It will wash the dust from the air and bring new life, but it will also make the ground slippery and the hunt more treacherous. This is a world of breathtaking drama, a place of stark contrasts. The gentle, nurturing rains give way to long, brutal droughts. The soft, golden dawn turns into the blazing, unforgiving heat of midday, and the quiet moments of peace are shattered by the explosive violence of the hunt. To understand this place, you must look beyond its simple beauty. You must feel the pulse of the land itself. It is a rhythm of patience and sudden, decisive action. It is the rhythm of the speedy predators who rule these grasslands, the masters of the chase who embody the very spirit of the wild savanna. They are the living embodiment of its power and its unforgiving nature. Here is a creature built for a single glorious purpose: speed, the cheetah. It is the fastest land animal on Earth. Its body is a masterpiece of aerodynamic engineering. Long, slender legs, a flexible spine that acts like a spring, coiling and uncoiling with immense power. A small, lightweight head and a long tail that serves as a rudder, allowing for sharp turns at incredible velocity. The cheetah is not built for brute strength like a lion, nor for crushing jaws like a hyena. Its power lies in the explosive burst, the breathtaking acceleration that leaves all others behind. It is an arrow shot from the bow of the savannah. This incredible speed, however, comes at a price. The cheetah's body is fragile, its powerful sprint is short-lived. A chase can last less than a minute. If it does not succeed quickly, it must give up. The immense effort generates so much heat that its body temperature can rise to dangerous levels. After a hunt, successful or not, the cheetah is utterly exhausted. It must rest, often for a long time, panting heavily to recover. During this vulnerable period, it can easily lose its hard-won meal to stronger, more opportunistic predators like lions or a clan of hyenas. Every hunt is a gamble. Unlike many other big cats, the cheetah is a creature of the daylight. It relies on sight, not stealthy nighttime ambushes. Its eyes are remarkable, with a long, clear line of vision across the open plains. Dark tear marks run from the corner of its eyes down the sides of its nose. These are not signs of sadness. They are nature's clever design to reduce the glare of the bright sun. This allows the cheetah to keep its focus locked on its prey, even in the harsh midday light. It will often seek a high vantage point, like a termite mound or a low-hanging branch, to survey its domain and select a target from the distant herds. The cheetah's place in the ecosystem is unique and precarious. It is a hunter of medium-sized prey, like gazelles and impalas, animals that are themselves incredibly fast. This specialization means it avoids direct competition with larger predators for bigger game. Yet, it is also subordinate to them. It cannot defend its kill or its cubs against a determined lion. Its survival depends on its speed, its watchfulness, and its ability to live in the spaces between the territories of more powerful carnivores. It is a solitary, graceful ghost of the grasslands, a symbol of fleeting, brilliant power. Oh, they are not wolves, they are not dogs. They are something else entirely. The African wild dog, also known as the painted wolf. Their coats are a chaotic mosaic of black, yellow, and white patches. No two dogs are the same. This unique pattern helps them blend into the dappled light of the bush. They are social creatures living in tight-knit family packs. This bond is their greatest strength. They are not the fastest sprinters over a short distance. A cheetah would leave them far behind. But their gift is not the sprint, it is the marathon. Their true power is relentless, coordinated endurance. These hunters are built for the long chase. They have lean, muscular bodies and long legs designed for trotting tirelessly for miles. Their large, rounded ears act like satellite dishes, swiveling to pick up the faintest sounds and to communicate within the pack during a hunt. The pack is a complex social unit. There is an alpha pair, but the group functions with remarkable cooperation. They share food. They care for the sick, the injured, and the young. Pups are fed first after a successful hunt. This deep sense of community allows the pack to thrive where a lone individual would surely fail. Their hunting strategy is a marvel of teamwork and communication. The chase is often initiated by a single dog, but soon the entire pack joins in. They run in waves, with different individuals taking the lead to conserve energy. They communicate with high-pitched chirps and yips, a constant stream of information passing between them. They work together to separate a single animal from its herd. They are strategic, often using the landscape to their advantage, driving their prey towards rivers or other obstacles. This is not a mindless pursuit. It is a calculated, intelligent, and highly efficient operation. The success rate of a wild dog hunt is one of the highest of any predator in Africa. Often over 80% of their chases end in a kill. This is a testament to their incredible stamina and flawless teamwork. They can maintain a speed of over 35 miles per hour for several miles. Prey that might escape a cheetah by outlasting its short burst of speed cannot escape the painted wolves. They simply do not stop. They are the ultimate endurance athletes of the savannah, a flowing river of color and energy that overwhelms its target through sheer, unwavering persistence. Their bond is their weapon. The sun beats down on the plains. A female cheetah, lean and hungry, lies hidden in a patch of tall, pale grass. Her name is Fuli. She has not eaten in 3 days. Her 3 young cubs are hidden far away in a dense thicket, waiting for her return. Their survival depends entirely on her skill. Her gaze is fixed on a herd of Thompson's gazelles, grazing a few hundred yards away. They are alert, their tails flicking nervously. Fuli ignores the large, strong males. She's looking for a sign of weakness, an individual that is young, old, or slightly isolated from the safety of the group. Her patience is a weapon honed by generations of hunters. She identifies her target. A young gazelle has wandered a little too far from its mother. The distance is still too great. A premature chase would be a waste of precious energy. So Fuli begins her stalk. She flattens her body against the ground, becoming one with the waving grass. Every movement is slow, deliberate, and silent. She uses every dip in the terrain, every small bush as cover. The wind is in her favor, carrying her scent away from the herd. The gazelles continue to graze, unaware of the silent, golden predator closing in. The tension is immense. One wrong move, one snapped twig, and her chance will be gone. Now she is close, perhaps 60 yards away. Her muscles are coiled like powerful springs. Her heart is pounding, but her breathing is controlled. The young gazelle lifts its head, sensing something. It is now or never. In an instant, Fuli explodes from her cover. The transformation is astonishing. From a statue of patience, she becomes a blur of motion. Her powerful hind legs propel her forward. Her spine flexes and extends, each stride covering more than 20 feet. The gazelles scatter in a panic of flying hooves and dust. But Fuli's eyes are locked on her chosen target. The chase has begun. The young gazelle is fast. It zigzags desperately, trying to shake its pursuer. But the cheetah is its master. Her long tail whips back and forth, acting as a counterbalance as she matches the gazelle's every turn without losing speed. The gap closes. 10 yards, 5. With a final explosive burst of acceleration, Fuli stretches out a forepaw. She hooks the gazelle's hind leg with a sharp, dew-clawed swipe. The animal tumbles head over heels in a cloud of dust. Before it can recover, Fuli is upon it, her teeth finding a suffocating grip on its throat. The chase is over. It was violent, breathtaking, and swift. Now she must eat quickly before others arrive. As evening approaches, the air cools. The painted wolves begin to stir. Their pack, led by an alpha female named Lyra, gathers in a clearing. They greet each other with yips, whines, and nuzzles. This is their pre-hunt ritual. It is a ceremony that reaffirms their social bonds, a complex series of interactions that synchronizes the pack into a single, cohesive unit. They are a family of 18, and their energy is, well, palpable. The pups, now old enough to keep up, are quivering with excitement. They know what is coming. The hunt is a serious business, but for them, it is also a lesson in cooperation and survival. Lyra gives a sharp bark, and the pack falls into formation. They move out, trotting in a loose, confident line across the darkening landscape. They are not stalking. Their strategy does not depend on surprise. They move openly, their patterned coats a flickering mirage in the twilight. They are testing the herds they encounter. They are looking for a weakness. They pass a herd of zebra who stand their ground, their powerful kicks a serious threat. The dogs show no interest. They are looking for something else. Their target is an impala herd, graceful and fleet-footed but more prone to panic and flight. Suddenly one of the dogs, a young male, breaks into a run. He has spotted a lone impala slightly separated from the rest. The signal is given. The pack surges forward. The impala, startled, bolts. It is incredibly fast, but it is alone. The dogs spread out, fanning across the plain to cut off its escape routes. Lyra and another experienced male take the lead, setting a relentless pace. Others fall in behind, conserving their energy for later in the chase. The impala runs for its life, its heart pounding. It is a race of one against many. of a desperate sprint against unyielding endurance. The chase continues for over 2 miles. The impala begins to tire. Its zigzagging becomes less sharp. The lead dogs are also tiring and they fall back, allowing fresh runners from the pack to take their place. This relay system is, honestly, brutally effective. The impala has no such support. It can see the painted wolves everywhere, to its left, to its right, and always, always behind it. Finally, its legs falter. The pack closes in. The end is swift and efficient. The hunt is a success. Immediately, the ritual of sharing begins. The pack gathers, allowing the pups to eat first, ensuring the future of their family. The sky has been threatening all afternoon, and now, well, it finally delivers on its promise. The first drops of rain are huge, splattering in the dust like dark coins. A low rumble of thunder grows into a deafening crash, and lightning forks across the sky, momentarily illuminating the vast plain in a brilliant, ghostly white. The wind howls, bending the acacia trees and whipping the grass into a frenzy. For the animals of the savannah, a storm like this is both a gift and a curse. The rain replenishes the waterholes and spurs the growth of fresh grass, but it also brings flash floods, treacherous mud, and a chilling cold. Fuli, the cheetah, has dragged her kill under a small thorny bush. It offers little protection from the deluge. She is soaked, her beautiful coat now matted and dark. She eats in hurried, nervous bites, constantly lifting her head to scan the surroundings. The rain musk sounds and scents an arrival predator could approach undetected. Her cubs are miles away, hopefully safe and dry in their hidden den. She is torn between her own desperate hunger and the instinct to return to them. The storm makes her vulnerable. Her powerful muscles, now cold and stiff, would struggle to launch another explosive chase if she were to lose this meal. The painted wolves are also dealing with the storm. They have finished their meal and are now huddled together for warmth. The pups are in the center of the group, protected from the worst of the wind and rain by the bodies of the adults. Their social structure is their shield against the elements. A solitary animal would suffer greatly in these conditions, but the pack shares body heat, creating a pocket of relative comfort in the heart of the tempest. They are patient, waiting for the storm to pass. They have full bellies, and they are together. For them, the rain is merely an inconvenience, a brief pause in the rhythm of their lives. Survival here is not just about the hunt, it is about enduring everything the environment throws at you. It is about finding shelter from the scorching sun and the freezing rain. It is about navigating a landscape that can change from bone dry to flooded in a matter of hours. The predators, for all their power and speed, are just as subject to the whims of nature as their prey. The storm is a great leveler. It reminds every creature, from the smallest insect to the mightiest hunter, that the savannah itself is the ultimate power. Its moods dictate the terms of life and death for all who live under its vast, dramatic sky. The rain has softened the ground. Fuli, the cheetah, has eaten her fill and is now making her way back to her cubs. She moves cautiously, her paws sinking into the wet soil. The scents of the savannah are fresh and sharp after the rain. As she crosses a small, open clearing, a new scent reaches her. It is heavy and powerful. Lion. Her body freezes. She drops into a low crouch, her amber eyes scanning the bushland ahead. A lioness emerges from the trees, not 30 yards away. She has not seen Fuli yet. For the cheetah, this is a moment of pure terror. She is no match for the size and strength of a lion. The lioness turns her head. Her eyes lock onto Fuli's. There is no escape. A chase in this open ground would be futile. The lioness is not as fast, but she has far more stamina, and Fuli is still tired from her hunt. Flight is not an option, so Fuli does the only thing she can. She stands her ground, she arches her back, and a low guttural growl rumbles in her chest. It is a sound mixed with aggression and fear. It is a bluff, a desperate attempt to look more formidable than she is. The lioness pauses, surprised by this display of defiance from a smaller predator. The two cats stare at each other. The air crackles with tension. The lioness takes a slow, deliberate step forward, a low growl of her own answering Fuli's. She is assessing the situation. Is this cheetah protecting a kill, or cubs? Fuli holds her nerve, not backing down. Every instinct is screaming at her to run, but she knows that would trigger the lioness's chase instinct. This standoff feels like an eternity. The fate of Fuli and that of her waiting cubs hangs in this single, terrifying moment. The savannah is watching, silent and still after the storm. Then, for a reason known only to her, the lioness seems to lose interest. Maybe she is not hungry. Maybe she decides the confrontation was not worth the effort. With a final dismissive glance, she turns and ambles away, disappearing back into the trees as silently as she appeared. Fuli remains frozen for a full minute, her heart hammering against her ribs. Only when she is certain the danger has passed does she relax. She has survived. It was not her speed or her hunting skill that saved her this time. It was her nerve and a healthy dose of luck. A stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change on these unforgiving plains. The celebrated speed of the cheetah and the endurance of the wild dog often overshadow the other swift hunters of the savannah. But in the long grass and the deepening shadows, other sprinters are at work. Meet the caracol. A medium-sized cat, powerfully built, with a plain reddish-gold coat and those distinctive, long, black tufts on its ears. The caracol is a phenomenal athlete. It is not a marathon runner, but a master of the vertical leap. This cat can jump more than 10 feet straight up into the air from a standing start to snatch birds in mid-flight. Its acceleration is incredible, a silent blur of muscle and grace. The caracol is a solitary and secretive hunter, most active at dawn, dusk, and throughout the night. It preys on a wide variety of animals, from rodents and hares to small antelopes and birds. Its strategy combines patient stalking with an explosive final attack. It will creep silently through the undergrowth, its sandy coat providing perfect camouflage. Once it is within range, it launches itself forward with astonishing speed. Its powerful hind legs give it the ability to make multiple leaps in quick succession, a skill that makes it a deadly and effective hunter of fast-moving, agile prey. Another of these lesser-known speedsters is the serval. Taller and more slender than the caracol, the serval is a cat of the wetlands and tall grasslands. Its most striking features are its incredibly long legs and large, oval ears. These are not adaptations for chasing down large prey over long distances. Instead, the serval is a specialist hunter of small rodents. Its long legs allow it to see over the grass, and its enormous ears can pinpoint the faintest rustle of a mouse or a vole hidden deep within the vegetation. It hunts by listening, waiting, and then pouncing with incredible accuracy. The serval's hunt is a display of precision and acrobatic skill. Once it locates its prey by sound, it performs a high, arching leap, bringing its front paws down with stunning force to trap the small animal. This pounce can cover a distance of up to 12 feet and allows the serval to strike from above. bypassing the dense tangle of grass that protects its prey. Like the caracal, the serval demonstrates that speed is not just about top velocity on an open plain. It is also about explosive, precise, and specialized movements adapted perfectly to a particular niche in the vast and complex web of savanna life. The sun sets on the African savanna, painting the sky in hues of orange, pink, and deep violet. The day's heat gives way to the cool of the evening. Across the plains, the speedy predators have played their part in the timeless drama of survival. Fuli the cheetah is finally reunited with her cubs, sharing the warmth of her body as they nurse. The painted wolves are resting, their bellies full, their pack secure. And in the shadows, the caracal and serval begin their nightly patrols. Each of these animals is a testament to the power of evolution, a unique solution to the challenge of life in this demanding world. Their skills are a source of wonder and deep respect. The cheetah's breathtaking burst of speed, a fleeting moment of pure perfection. The wild dog's relentless teamwork, a symphony of endurance and social cooperation. The caracal's explosive leap and the serval's precise pounce. These are not just tricks, they are the very essence of their being. They are the tools that nature has given them to carve out a living. To watch them hunt is to witness a masterclass in strategy, power, and grace. It is to see life lived at its most intense, where every second counts and every movement has a purpose. These speed warriors are more than just killers. They are a vital part of the health and balance of the entire ecosystem. By preying on the grazers and browsers, they help to control herd populations. They weed out the weak and the sick, ensuring that the herds as a whole remain strong and healthy. This in turn prevents overgrazing and protects the grasslands themselves. The relationship between predator and prey is not one of good versus evil. It is a fundamental partnership that shapes the landscape and maintains the delicate equilibrium upon which all life here depends. As darkness settles completely, the sounds of the night predators take over. The whoop of a hyena, the distant roar of a lion. But the legacy of the day's sprinters lingers. It is written in the tracks left in the damp earth. It is felt in the cautiousness of the grazing herds. And it lives on in the genes that will be passed down to the next generation of hunters. These creatures embody the wild, untamable spirit of Africa. They are a reminder of the raw beauty and the brutal efficiency of nature. They are the swift, silent, and enduring masters of the great savanna. Their reign of speed is eternal.